Picture this, the 15th century, a time of exploration, innovation, and most importantly, a renaissance in art and culture. This was an era where curiosity was rewarded, where the boundaries of knowledge were constantly being pushed. The fall of Constantinople in 1453 had opened the door to the east, sparking an age of exploration as daring adventurers set sail to discover new lands. Meanwhile, Europe was experiencing a cultural rebirth. The Renaissance, or rebirth, was a period of renewed interest in the arts, sciences, and humanities, driven by a newfound fascination with the classical world. This was the world that Leonardo da Vinci was born into. A world that was ripe for a genius like him to flourish, a time of change, a time of discovery, an era bursting with potential. Into this world of constant change and discovery, in the small Tuscan town of Vinci, a child named Leonardo was born. Before we dive into the life of Leonardo, we must first understand the art world he was born into. Picture this, an era reigned by the Byzantine style, characterized by their iconic gold backgrounds and highly stylized figures. This was a time when the Gothic movement was transitioning into the dawn of the Renaissance. The Gothic art, with its towering cathedrals and intricate details, was slowly giving way to the early Renaissance's focus on humanism and realism. Artists like Giotto were pushing boundaries, striving for more naturalistic depictions. The influence of these movements can be seen in works like Duccio's Maesta and Giotto's Scrovegni Chapel. These artists, their styles, and their masterpieces set the stage for a new wave of artistic expression. This was the artistic landscape that young Leonardo stepped into, ready to leave his own indelible mark. Now, let's delve into the life of Leonardo, the artist who would redefine the boundaries of art. Born in the heart of Tuscany, Vinci, in the mid-15th century, Leonardo da Vinci's artistic journey begins under the watchful eye of Andrea del Verrocchio, a leading artist of Florence. Leonardo's early years in Verrocchio's workshop were formative, honing his skills in painting, sculpting, and the subtleties of artistic expression. A pivotal moment in Leonardo's journey was his move to Milan in the late 15th century. He was not just a painter, but a polymath, a man of science and engineering. His diverse interests profoundly influenced his artistic style, and his works became a fusion of art and science. Among Leonardo's key works, two stand out for their enduring fame and significance: The Last Supper and Mona Lisa. The Last Supper, commissioned in Milan, showcases Leonardo's ability to convey emotional depth and narrative through the play of light, shadow, and perspective. Each apostle is a study in emotion, their reactions to Christ's words a testament to Leonardo's acute observation of human nature. Then there's Mona Lisa, a portrait that epitomizes Leonardo's style. Her enigmatic smile, the subtle play of light and shadow on her face, and the detailed background landscape are all hallmarks of Leonardo's mature style. This painting, more than any other, exemplifies his belief that an artist must know not just how to draw, but how to observe. Throughout his artistic journey, Leonardo's style evolved, becoming ever more complex and sophisticated. He moved beyond the traditional boundaries of art, integrating his knowledge of anatomy, nature, and light into his works. His sketches and studies reveal an artist constantly pushing himself, exploring new techniques and ideas. Leonardo's relentless curiosity and meticulous attention to detail set him apart as an artist of unparalleled genius. This was a man whose art was not just a means of expression, but a tool for understanding the world around him. And in doing so, he transformed the world of art forever. Leonardo's influence on art cannot be overstated. Imagine a world before him, where art lacked depth and perspective, where human anatomy was often misrepresented, where the play of light and shadow was not fully realized. Now, let's travel through time to see how Leonardo da Vinci changed all that. Let's start with perspective. Before Leonardo, art was often flat, two-dimensional. But Leonardo, with his keen scientific mind, introduced linear perspective into his art. This gave his paintings a sense of depth and realism, a three-dimensional feel that was groundbreaking at the time. It was as if he had opened a window into another world, inviting viewers to step in and explore. Next, let's talk about human anatomy. Leonardo was obsessed with understanding the human body. He dissected corpses, studied muscles and bones, and explored the workings of the human heart. This deep understanding of human anatomy resulted in figures that were incredibly lifelike. His drawings and paintings, from the iconic Vitruvian Man to the delicate hands of the Mona Lisa, are testament to his meticulous study of the human body. And then there's chiaroscuro and sfumato. Chiaroscuro is the use of light and shadow to create a sense of volume. Sfumato, on the other hand, is the technique of allowing tones and colors to shade gradually into one another, producing softened outlines or hazy forms. Leonardo was a master of both. His use of these techniques resulted in paintings that were vibrant, full of life and emotion, and incredibly realistic. These innovations didn't just revolutionize the art world during Leonardo's time. They influenced generations of artists after him and continue to shape art movements even today. Artists like Caravaggio, Rembrandt, and Vermeer, movements like Baroque and Romanticism, all owe a debt to Leonardo's pioneering work. Leonardo's legacy is evident in every stroke of realism, every play of light and shadow, every lifelike figure in Western art. Leonardo da Vinci's story is not just of an artist, but of a man who embodied the Renaissance spirit of inquiry and innovation. As we journeyed back in time, we've delved into the historical context of Leonardo's era, a time bustling with new ideas and groundbreaking discoveries. We've explored the art world before Leonardo, a world rich yet craving for the transformative touch of a revolutionary. We've traced Leonardo's artistic journey, a path marked by relentless curiosity and unyielding passion. We've witnessed the profound impact Leonardo had on the art world, the ripple effect of his genius that continues to shape the course of art history. Now let's talk about why Leonardo's work continues to resonate today, centuries after his last brushstroke. Leonardo's enduring legacy lies in his holistic approach to art and science. He blurred the lines between these two domains, proving that they're not distinct, but rather intertwined facets of human understanding. His iconic works, from the enigmatic smile of Mona Lisa to the intricate details of The Last Supper, embody this synthesis. His notebooks, filled with sketches of human anatomy, mechanical inventions, and observations of the natural world, reveal a mind that was perpetually inquisitive. This insatiable curiosity, this hunger for knowledge, is a timeless inspiration for all who dare to ask why and how. Moreover, Leonardo's commitment to realism, to capturing the nuance of light, the subtlety of human emotion, set a new standard in art. He showed us that art is not merely about creating beautiful images, but also about delving deep into the mysteries of existence. In a world increasingly driven by specialization, Leonardo serves as a reminder of the power of interdisciplinary thinking. His legacy prompts us to break down silos, to see the world in all its interconnected complexity. In the end, Leonardo da Vinci was not just a painter, a sculptor, or an engineer. He was a visionary who forever changed the way we see the world. His legacy endures, a beacon of human potential, illuminating the path for future generations of innovators and dreamers.